Hello there. All I've seen from the Tory Remoaners is bleating about some promise made to them being broken. How about they do their part in upholding the massive promise made to the people of the UK that they were party to? First, I'm gonna say it. There are people going around saying it's unfair to call them Remainers because they claim that although they want us to stay in the EU, they will respect the referendum result and deliver Brexit. And those Brexit rebel MPs say, we voted in Parliament to give you the referendum and to trigger Article 50, so we are not trying to reverse Brexit, are we? But during all the complicated parliamentary processes and votes and EU negotiations, they are there plotting with Remain campaigners and like-minded MPs and Lords as if the referendum is still going on. They also meet with EU negotiators talking about heaven knows what, and that's just the public bit. We'll never know what's happened behind closed doors or over the phone. And I wonder how many quiet conversations some of those in the upper chamber had with these Tory rebels. So be in no doubt, many of these people have in all probability put virtually no effort into progressing Brexit, but put vast amounts in to try and stop it by the back door, by at least keeping us in the customs union and/or the single market. So yes, they are Remainers, and we should not forget that, and we should all keep calling them out on it. Now, all I've heard from the Tory Brexit rebel Remainer camp all weekend is bleating about that broken promise. Look, they say, I was lied to. I was promised an amendment to the EU withdrawal bill that would give Parliament a vote on the final deal. So the government puts the amendment in, and the amendment is worded so as not to be a danger to either Brexit or to UK interests in the negotiations with the EU. And that has got the Remainers in a tailspin. They want a type of vote that could bring about a reversal of Brexit, nothing less. They are desperate for a vote that will both tie the government's hands in the negotiations, so ensuring a rubbish deal is offered by the EU, and to also force the government to go back to the drawing board, and they hope this will then lead to an extension of our membership at the very least. And because the nature of the vote in the government's proposed amendment does not achieve this, they are claiming that Theresa May broke the promise she made to them. I say to those Tory Brexit rebels, how about the promise made to the people of the UK that their decision would be final? What about the promises you made in the manifesto that you were elected on to respect the result of the referendum and to leave both the single market and customs union? Why is a claimed promise made to Tory Remainers worth so much more than the catalogue of openly published promises of government, Parliament and party manifestos made to the entire population of the country? Talking about this matter, Dominic Grieve, who as far as I'm concerned is a case in point, told the BBC, "We could collapse the government, and I can assure you I wake up at 2 a.m. in a cold sweat thinking about the problems we have put on our shoulders." Yes, and it is you and your Tory Brexit rebel Remainer cohorts who have put the problem on your own shoulders by not backing your own government, because it is the Tory Remainers who, by beavering tirelessly away in the background to reverse Brexit, have broken the promises they made, and those broken promises have emboldened the Remain faction and led to the production of those amendments and calls for Brexit-breaking amendments. You and your mates did it together, and the amalgamated efforts of you lot have caused untold harm to the country in the process, and so put your problems on our shoulders. You lot have slashed at democracy with a sabre of lies, to the point that many voters no longer believe it worth the pencil lead to put a cross on a ballot paper. You lot have poured an untold amount of uncertainty into the UK economy at a most critical time. You lot have weakened the government's negotiating hand and, further, tried to remove the aces we hold and hand them over to the EU. Now, Dominic Grieve says he wants the government lawyers to look at his amendment and they will see, he claims, that it does not do what the Tory Brexiteers and people like me fear. I say that it would be foolhardy to listen to someone who threatens to vote against you unless they get a chance to reverse Brexit and is also caught going into a meeting in Europe House with Brexit breakers just a couple of days ago. The government should stick to what they've put forward, or better still, remove that amendment completely. And then all Tory MPs should get behind the government and back its position. So, please let us all know what you think by leaving a comment below. Thank you for watching. Please do like and share this video. And also subscribe to my channel. And when subscribing, please do remember to press on the little bell next to the subscribe button. That way you'll get an alert every single time I put up a new video. Thank you very much for watching.